Twitch. There's YouTube. I am live. Let me turn this off for just a second and do this. And I'm Salganoid. Let me get all my chat set up here. That's working. Alright, so he's got plenty of Go there. I am not going to play Spotify music today because I'm dual streaming. YouTube does not like it when I play Spotify. Oh. All right, so that channel's there. There's that. It's showing up on Stream Elements. I've got. I don't know why that chat is all squishy over there. You can't see my mouse pointer. But what about here? Well, it looks better there. So I need to fix that chat window. Let me look at here. Refresh that. Yep. Okay, so hit that button. And we're on Twitch as well. I need to change my tags over there so I can put my NASA emblem on. All right, so I'm playing Sela. We got her up to level 30 yesterday in the Hollow Halls. It took me 3 hours to get there. There is yet another Hollow Halls. I have no intention of going there today, so I'm going to put the key away. Here's my village. I built a village rather than a big castle. I could still build a big castle. Nobody's going to mind. Keep my keys, my Hollow Halls keys right there. So let's lose that. I don't know. I filled a seed bed and it used my canteen. Or maybe it froze. I have a well over here. Don't really need it, I carry it. And it's buggy. So there's that. Picked up some wolfbane. I have been into the Highlands. We went in there yesterday. What's the recipe for wolfbane? Sage. I may not have it yet. There it is. Right there. And select that. So now I can grow the wolfsbane. Have been up into the highlands. I made a trip up there and gathered some stuff. Let's put it all away. I need to gather a lot of stuff to upgrade the altar. Strengthen the flame. Wool, fell cyclops head, and gentian. Flammable goo. What do I need to make? Flammable goo. I do not have the recipe yet. So this is my goal, is to get this armor right here. I have the thaumaturge set. I need obsidian. I have not found much of that yet. Warm padding has to be made. I need wool to make that. Okay. But there's a whole set there that's going to upgrade me immensely. But let's put some stuff away. You know what? Let's put it over here. My amethyst, obsidian, enshrouded ice and ice. This is where I was putting the fatty meat, with which I can now make beef stew. Repair. What did I do? I thought I put my runes away. I must have put something else in here. Yeah, put that in there. I have also not picked up the quest for to get the yaks. Once I picked up the yaks, I am going to have to build another barn. I am going to put it over here against that wall right there. I can cut this tree down right now. That's a yucca palm. So I'll put a yak barn right here. They need a lot of space. They're big animals. And if I want 4 of them, I need space. Did my chickens multiply yet? I still have only 3 chickens. They're sleeping. In theory, I only picked up 2 of them, and I've got 3. So in theory, they should be making a 4th and 5th one. All I have to do, all you have to do to breed the animals is to have an available bed and food, which they have. It's just about dark. I want to wait until morning to go over there. What do I have out here? I need more wheat. I did not plant any. Did I grow some here? I did. Get some wheat planted. I have some gnomes, not a lot. A lot of gnomes is a mad cloud kind of thing. I don't need to steal his ideas. Okay. Let me set aside. That was only 87. Split by 2, 20. So I did make the machine. You didn't have to do a quest for it. She made it for me right away. This machine right here to make wool. Regular wool, not raw wool. You need raw wool. That's it. I can use that to make more fabric, can't I? Yep. And to make my armor sets, the set that I want, I need blue and yellow fabric. Which the huntress makes. And again, well, that's how. So this is 1. So I need to plant some more indigo, and I have plenty of saffron. Where have I got all this stuff? I think Yuka's over here. I'm lost in my own village. This is where it should be. No. There. And I am also going to switch to my fire staff. I've got that set. See, this one does magic shroud damage. So if I'm not in a shroud, that does better damage. I've lost a dog, now 2. There's the cat on the floor. I'm not seeing the hunger or roof symbols. They've gotten lost under the floor here. And sometimes the dog gets stuck in this room. Aha. I hear somebody walking around up on the roof. Both of them. There's a bowl of food for them right there. And they got plenty of food. Aha! Alright, let me check this screen over here. this one. See if I can do this. What do I got going on here? Let's just do this one. Yeah, that's only going to work when it wants to. I need to give that a kickstart. Oh, because I have it muted. Alright, so let's do this. Eat some food. So we went up here yesterday and dropped a flame shrine. So 2 trails, one that way, one that way. No, there's 3 trails. Plant fiber. I can't remember what the gentian looks like. Oh, sorry, gotta take this. Hello?
Good afternoon. Could I please speak with James?
Yeah, this is.
Hi, James. This is Amanda calling from cardiology at the Syracuse VA. How are
Yep.
you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Very well, thank you for asking. I am calling because Dr. Bond needs to see you sooner than your June appointment after bypass that you had.
Yep.
Can I get that set up with you right now?
Yep.
All right. I can get you in on Monday, April 20th. I have an 8:45 or a 2:30 available.
8:45.
All right. 8:45 for the EKG, and 9 o'clock with Dr. Bond.
8:45.
April 20th.
And then you said what time for Dr. Bond?
9 o'clock.
Okay.
And I will send you out some letters.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for your help today. You have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Right. All right, so I did actually have bypass surgery on the 18th. So I am on my second chance. Second life. They did stop my heart for that. But here I am. Setting up doctor appointments. So we are live. Let's not get dead too quickly here. There's the problem right there. You gotta kill these guys fast. So he'll heal the others. Yeah, I was complaining yesterday about all of the anti-wizard mechanisms that they have in game. You just witnessed several of them. Other wizards, of course. Even though I can outcast them, you have all these missile casters. Or missile... anti-kite mechanisms is another way to look at it. You're not going to float your way through the game kiting. So I'm looking for ore veins. This is all plant fiber. There's some yaks, but I cannot tame them yet because I don't have the bait. Back to the road. There's the goats for frizzy goat milk. And just now, at level 30, I finally got around to gaining Exalted. So I've got some crowd control and not a lot. Nice. Yeah, effective. Red marble. I killed that boss yesterday. So let's forge ahead. Kitty cat. I can outcast him. Start creating the repair kits. This game has not learned its lesson about chain stuns yet. Chain stuns make the game unplayable for a wizard class. You've got to learn not to get caught in a crowd where you can be chain stunned, especially in the hollow halls. You know, where you can have a dozen skeletons and dogs skeletal dogs beating on you and you just cannot catch your breath. So there's an updraft right there. Let's go see. There's looks like there's some just granite. So if there are going to be steel veins, which is one thing I need, those are probably going to be down in the shroud. And of course, the thing about being in the summits here is as you increase altitude, the temperature drops, and there's going to come a point where a timer is going to appear, and I have to get warm. So you can only go so far out here without warmer gear. I gotta put my other screen up so I can see it. What do we got going on here? Oh, it's an ad break. So we've got something here. Is that iron? Let's find out. Yes, it's iron. And granite rubble roadblocks. Oh, just like that, I am swarmed. Even more scrappers. Need stronger fireballs. Oh no. Alright. Increment this counter. Come on. There we go. Where is he? Just a guard post. Pill bugs. So those will be bait. Is this more iron? Yeah, that's iron. I can't remember if there's a separate steel vein. You don't find steel naturally. You only find iron, and then you add coal to the heating process, right in with the iron ore, kind of like a flux to make cleaner iron, which we call steel. Hotter, it's heated hotter. Bird me. Can't get up there? Because they're tripping over each other. That was silly. Here comes the snow. It's like sleet. Super rats. Lorraine Krim. Skeleton discoveries. When we found solace from the snowstorm here, we were simply glad to have shelter. The outcrops left and right looked like stone formations to the blurring winds. Only just now did I realize we weren't surrounded by stone, but ribs. Real, giant, well-preserved ivory ribs, lying amidst a set of 6 limbs. We decided to settle and take samples, mostly because Fran has struggled to research the skeleton she calls Oni, because the letters look like a tailed animal with 6 limbs, bowing down to drink. She's smiling ear to ear while brushing dust off the cartilage, but I can hardly look at her. The gashes on her face are still fresh, and I fear they're my fault. I might as well have scarred her face myself. Maybe letting her stay will allow me to repent. Too close. I'm gonna do a better job fighting them. Do some dodging. Put the shield to work. Especially with these guys in here. Uh-oh. That wasn't fun. That guy's got a flamethrower. crossbow guy there. I mean, I hate to blow things up like this. But that dealt with them. They're just about doing some serious damage to me, and I'm letting them shoot me. Silly. Shroud corrupted hammer. More iron. Granite and iron ore. I picked up a lot of this stuff yesterday. The amethyst. I need a lot of it for my gear. And I needed to upgrade the altar. And there's more iron. I need to pay attention because it could be coal. Not charcoal, coal, and that's coal. See, this is not iron. A whole different animal than charcoal. Charcoal is made from superheated wood. Coal, well, we don't know how coal is made. I mean, scientists have tried to explain it over the years. The same way they tried to explain oil, petroleum, natural petroleum, and they just don't know how it works. So instead of saying I don't know, and leaving it at that, they have to make their educated guesses, and they're wrong. We don't know how Mother Nature goes about making coal. So my thought, I keep thinking that if I use coal and iron, I mean, that's how we do it now. Coal and iron equals steel. Glimmer gentian. Not gentian, glimmer gentian. That was a gamble. Flying off into the dark like that. Yeah, those look exactly like fell. Impending hypothermia. Ooh, look, Tommy. There's a chest over there. My fighter has the grapple hook to pull him down. Looks like, no, cannot get out there. That was a 20-second timer. So we're not going to be able to make it out there. There's the dragon head. crystal knives and staff of the ram. It's green. So if we go down there and see, running along down there during the day, there's no problem. And from up here we can see there's a gold chest right there. So I don't know if I can get to it during the day. Looks super cold. Let's head back to the base. No time lost when you fast travel here. Okay, before I do this, let me do this. I am on Discord. Oh, and let me check my chat messages here. Sorry if I haven't been engaging you very much. I get into the game, and there are not a lot of people watching. So, might as well do something other than me talking. No, the algorithm could not translate that emoticon. Got some more of that. That's probably going into daggers are the weakest weapons in the game. I keep saying that. For now. And the staff of the ram is only green, so I don't need that. These are common weapons. Shroud Corrupted Hammer. It's for a warrior. Vaporous staff. I'm already collecting. Let's put this over in the other drawer. Let me go up and look. That is going to happen here. So we're not seeing steel here yet. And he is not giving me a quest, is he? No. Oh, and what about his production places? I already have all of this stuff. So that is not the way. Let me take a quick Google. How to get steel bars. I believe. Will only be given after completing his series of quest lines. Need to find the bellows to make a blast furnace. Alright, so if I look at my that's not going to, that's a side quest. There. No, that's not it. Let me look at so I have to do that before I can get the. So let's put everything away and we'll finish that up in the morning. Put you away and put you away. What did I put in there? Silly me. What's this? Ring of Frost. Frost resistance, ice resistance, and mana regeneration. I want to think about that. But for now, let's get rid of this stuff. Obsidian, coal, granite. Iron ore goes in the other chest. Right there. Meat needs to be put away. This is trash. Let's move you here. Move you there. Don't need that. I can make it now. I don't need that. Where did I put fishing bait? Let's put it here for now. Silver ore is going to go in here for now. I do have another tune that I play on this server, which is why I'm collecting this stuff. So N, health, mana, stamina. Oof. Yes, let's put this guy on. Give me some frost resistance. Where is that? Oxygen. Frost resistance 3. See here. I'm not going to carry this ring around. We'll leave that way here. I need bigger chests in here. Alright, so let me finish up the, because I did the blacksmith line on my other tune. So, and let me, while I'm thinking about that, make it a little less quiet here. I'm not playing Spotify because I'm multi-streaming. YouTube and Spotify. Let's put it at 76. Yeah, YouTube would hit me with the band stick really quick if all I gotta do is play 3 Spotify songs and that's it, I'm done. So let's go over there. Get to Umber Hollow from this one. It's actually over there. Volumetric clouds. Down here. I don't know if I've gotten that route yet. That. Don't need that. Don't need that. No, I have not hit that route yet. Let me so it is probably down here. There it is right there. Let's activate that. And then, so now you know what missing quest means. You did it on another 2. That's all it means. But you can still do it. That's a lower page. Don't want to get too wrapped up because I want to get onward to steel. Okay, so there's stuff over there. It's the smithing tools. Let's go back and talk to Oswald. Those are.
Hey! What is it?
Alright, so there's that quest. Cauldron for the Alchemist. Garden Gnome. What does that do? So I've got this one, and it is +4, and this one is +7. I can't, yeah, because you're in, I'm in the journal, not at Cade. For the hunter, Shroud Arrow 2. Yeah, we're not playing music today because, I mean, it doesn't do any good. It didn't draw in any more viewers. And you can't dual stream. You get more viewers if I dual stream. Does it do +200 health? +1 frost resistance. The beef stew works better. The seed bed. Shroud vapor. A mill. Oh, conifer logs. Coniferous trees. I got plenty of everything else. I can make a lot more nails. Uh-oh. Good thing I'm alone. You're currently repeating an Embervale quest. Some map markers won't be visible until you discover them or leave the personal progression mode. So these things here, because I have beehive smoker active. These are just not worth doing a second time. That's for the alchemist. But he has already given me a subsequent that right there. He's already given me that. So why this did not enable, I'll create refined wool. That's why. So I need more wool. I always forget here. Let me. Do that. I didn't want that one anyway. I want this one. Let's go over there. Oh, that was quick. Can I go over here and do this? I'll try. Try that again. The bridge troll. could just fly right over them. I could just do that. Remember when you guys just killed me? I killed you right back. What are you shooting at? Tex. So how many of these can I kill? Not many. They need the... It's an ad break. The wool. And they're not, it's just not dying quick. Tough old bastards. They just run away and heal up quick. Trying to get some wool. Well, that leveled me anyway. It's a goat farm. Somebody jumped right into the lava. there's a quest here, if I recall correctly. He drops skins, not wool. The wool comes from the axe, you fool. So I chop down a coniferous tree, and I don't get coniferous wood. These are not the pine trees you're looking for. I don't know why. So that's an elixir well. Dirt. So if you cut down a coniferous tree, maybe you get some conifer logs, or maybe you just get regular wood logs. That's not the way it works. It's not the way it should work, but there it is. There you go. This should not be a random thing. I mean, you've already got twigs and resin. This might be why right here, no? Yep, that's why right there. Because of the wood logs they have laying on the ground. that's dead. That's me dead. 3 bomber bugs. Fortunately, you can set them off all at once, but you don't want to be there when they blow up. Actual fireballs other than an enshrouded staff. Go. And we can grow it, and then we can smoke it. Oh, itchy scar, itchy scar, itchy scar. Just cloth and prayer of the flame scroll. Golden steel arrows. Ugh. Alright, I need to recall to the village. Recall, because that's what it was called in a request. Fast travel to the village. And it was recalling a request because it was recall in the original Dungeons and Dragons. Computer's trying to cook me over here. I'm going to take this in. Even though I shouldn't. It's probably too late for it. Here we go. Two of those. Let's see the minifin. Painkiller of choice, or most doctors. Definitely for cardiologists after heart surgery. And let's see. Let's put this wood I chopped in here. I'm going to hang on to this guy. See, these are different than what I've been picking up. There's Wolfsbane, there's Gentian. I need to grow both of those. Why is it locked on that chest? Jeebers. Put you there, put you there. That's a song. It goes up in Valerie's chest. I don't need this. I'm going to place this just to I think I've got several of them now. Just to get it out of the way. I don't need that. Don't throw away nails. That back. Goes 215. There. Your carapace would go in here. So I need to actually produce some wool with this to complete that quest. And I need 7 more wool for that. That's you. You. Sulfur goes over here. Right there. Violet fabric to make that bed. Can I make violet fabric? That would be the huntress. And I'm lost. I cannot make violet yet, but I can make blue. So I need to make some more indigo plants. Gentian. Got everything I need for it. What's going on over here? So let's get the gentian going over on the other side. These guys need to be planted. Fertilized farm soil. For that. $150. He did not take it from my water pouch. Okay, all three animals are up here. All three pets. What if I do this? That's me. Nope, still not playing. There it is. Yeah, I need to get an 18 plus tab put on there. Excuse me. Oh, that hurts. I got this pillow here. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to take a quick bio break. I will be right back. All right. Let's go do some more of this stuff. Clean out my bags. Let's see. Valerie's room is up there. Oh, that looks horrible, doesn't it? Let me flop that guy around. I know a lot of people like to watch builders in this game. This room's empty. So this is Valerie's room here. Did I have that one moon over the well? Yep. Yeah, this just doesn't look good like that. Ugh. So there's the hammer. Yeah, let's get some roof tiles. I did that with the brick timbered walls, and I think I like that better. So that's for the piece. Meter roofs. So that's what I just had. I don't want that again. There. Looky. Well, that didn't work, did it? Ooh. Where are you going? So I want to get an overhang. But I don't think it's going to happen that way. So let's... And then I use this. don't like this. And see, there are no 1 meter roof pieces. There's this wedge here. But that's not what I want. See, that's what I want. So you want the opening on the far side or under the roof for ventilation, smoke. Okay, now these can all go away. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Let me put this on top. Twos. Trying to get rid of the flintstone. And the dog is on the roof. There we go. Take that one out. Yeah, I don't know what that is glued to. So if I take them both out. There we go. So I have to take both panels out. Okay, can we go to... We got rough wood block and... What else did I pick up? Flintstone block, I don't want that. Rough stone blocks and rough wood. And then... You? There we go. He's all the way down over there. That did not marry up right, did it? No. Why did that happen? I got a dog stuck somewhere. Because you did away with the wrong piece. That wasn't the piece either. Like the building tank mechanisms have minds of their own. There's that. Alright, that matched up correctly. And now that one aligned correctly. Now, I've talked about ventilation before. So what I've done is just go up here and look. So there's an overhang up there to prevent the rain and wind from coming in. if you put a fan in the window or in the attic up here and blowing out, then it pulls the draft through the whole house. See, and smoke rises and goes out that way. Speaking of somebody who grew up in smoke-filled rooms, I mean, that was the thing back in the day. Everybody smoked. It's the newer houses being built in the 1960s. Just weren't designed to ventilate smoke very well. And that's why you had 10-foot ceilings, so you had that 2-foot gap over there where the smoke could, overhead, so the smoke could collect that way, and then you had some sort of drafting design. Literally draft is in the movement of air, and so that smoke, because obviously the layer of smoke is going to drop if you keep filling it with smoke, so you had to have some place for the smoke to go. Whole different world back then. So we don't need that. We'll put the wood in here. And these go in here. Yes, the heart surgery really kicked my ass. And it's just, I'm trying to stream, I'm trying to be visible. But, and, alright, so we want to plant these. Put them right outside the here. Need these for healing potions. While we were farting around, let's plant some wolfbane. Don't have a lot of it, but now we have some of that. Do we have some indigo in here? No. Let's plant these guys. Let's see. There's some indigo right there. Let's pick up this wheat. 27. So let's put 10 more out there. I have it in separate grinder for wheat. Right there. Okay, straw does not want to be thrown away. Let go. Let go of the focus. Let go of the focus. Let's get this planted. Ah. The mushrooms grow quick. Questions, questions, questions. Ready to go over here and get busy again? I do. What do we got over here? Oh, let's hit that button. Don't need that. Let's do this. This one. So that works. Well, I gotten my looking at trying to get the last drop for Soul Mask. %82 of 4 hours. Because there was so much going on in his channel for the first hour. Looks like he's trying to stick with it until everybody gets their drops. So let me kill that. Let's get back to my game. Finding cosmetic items. Those don't like to re-drop once you got them. So if you haven't played this, it's a very vertical game. A lot of the puzzles are very vertical. A lot of parkour. So methinks what I need to do is fix this chimney. Can't remember what I used to make those. Need to finish that. It does not need to be this wide. Ad break. Let's take a nap and make it daylight. So one dog has not returned. See a cat. There's the other dog right there. So let's go back to the summits and start working over there too. That. which is that way. So I don't have to go across that bridge again. Come on. Don't know how it went into crouch. Going on over here. Looks like we got some Kindle waste stuff going on. So that's it right there. Let's head over there. Ugh. Excuse me. Coughing bad. Well, coughing is actually a good thing, but I gotta be careful with it. Yeah, they became well aware early on that people could just go up high and jump down onto stuff, go through roofs. Go through holes in the roof. So I guess that's what I was supposed to do here. I win. There we go. One door. One secret door. A shroud wand. Chemical calculations and vultures. Another day, another screech. I can't finish my calculations. These lurid vultures keep passing by. Why must our lighthouse align so closely to their migration route? If Lord Vorgoth hadn't ordered the quarry to be shut down, surely they would have nested elsewhere. But I'd be wise never to voice that thought out loud. If I want to keep my time at least. Even with these winged distractions, my work is almost complete. Soon we'll be able to light our signal flames and burn our mark into the wintry sky. I call them balefires. They'll be useful warning system. A useful warning system when the great beast makes its return. But I am concerned. The passing vultures seem enraged by it. I better finish my project before they return. As I recall, there are 7 beacons. Once you have them all lit, the dragon shows up. Because it doesn't just tick off these guys. No, it is not. This is a, well, I mean, it's swords and sorcery. But for me, that's where the similarity ends. It's a lot of crafting, a lot of building. A lot of And they've definitely got their own skill system. You do not level up skills as you use them, like in the Elder Scrolls. You have to put points into skill trees, and that's how you increase your various skill levels. So as such, you're not rooted to one particular class. Again, you know, similar to Elder Scrolls, but they don't increase in level. You get experience from killing monsters and doing quests, whereas with Elder Scrolls, it was with you were getting experience by using your skills. Not the case here. Everything is level locked, not so much level locked as in you have to complete certain parts of the game before you can advance further. I like the game. I mean, I've got hundreds of hours into it. I mean, if I take a quick look at Steam here, yeah, I've got 831 hours. I love the game. I've been playing it since they did the alpha release 2 years ago. And although they say alpha release, I mean, they meant it. It was alpha. They are going to go live, they say, in the fall. And there's no reason not to believe that. Very, very, very vertical game. Lots of parkour. Lots of parkour puzzles. If you like hopping around and doing, you know, mazes and puzzles and parkour puzzles in particular, then yeah, this is a great game, and I like that stuff. Let me put this on top here. So for the money I've spent on it, then yeah, it's worth the cost. Now they were, I'm working on a quest to open up these zones, several quests. Now this is somewhat level locked because it's higher up in altitude. It's that way. It's that stone edifice up there. It's much higher in altitude, and in this zone, as you go up in altitude, it gets colder. It gets frigid. I do not have the armor or the winter protective layers to go up there and survive. So I have to gather materials in the rest of this zone so that I can survive the climb up to those peaks. And so again, unlike Elder Scrolls, where you could just go anywhere you wanted in the map and survive, that's not the case here. This shroud is blue. There's red shroud, and if the shroud is red, then you go into it, it takes 10 seconds to kill you. And they tell you, turn around and go back. take me right back to where I was. Yep. You can set the difficulty. You can drop everything on death if that's the way you want to play. I've got it set so that I have to eat or I starve to death. Alright, so take your time this time, bozo. Those guys down there, those are exploding beetles. So that is the shroud route there. Oh my. And a fell monstrosity. Again. So I gotta come over here and do this twice. Because I didn't do it last time. So that's the way out. I mean, I could just fast travel. Fast travel does not consume time in this game, so I can just bebop right over here, and I'm in my village. When I say I built this village. There's one of my dogs. He's not hungry. His dish is up there. All you gotta do is go find it. I've got the black lab and I've got a golden retriever there. So you get to build everything. I think it's more elegant than Valheim. And definitely far more elegant than Minecraft. So all of these buildings I put up. I need to build another barn because the zone I was in has yaks. Yaks have wool. They produce wool. So I need the other. So this is the guy that gave me the quest. Where is he? No. What does that do? Huh. I can make my own exploding critters. Can't make flammable goo yet, though. So the red shroud you clear up with this thing. And then when I increase that to level 7, I'll be able to go into level 7 shroud and not die in 10 seconds. Alright, did these grow? This did. Let's wait for that. Wheat. I'm going to hang on to this guy. I don't want that. Put you away. A lot of inventory management, and I'm a pack rat. I tend not to throw stuff away that I should. Put that away too. Oh, this computer is cooking me over here. Spring has finally arrived in central New York. It is going to snow again, but not today. Probably in a couple of weeks it'll snow again. And I'm dead serious about that, unfortunately. Let's put you down there. This is also a multiplayer game. It is meant to be multiplayer. You can play solo. It was not solo friendly 2 years ago, but they made a lot of improvements. But if you look at some of the other streamers, you can just see some magnificent builders and teams, and you can run 16 players as a co-op thing rather than massive multiplayer, which I like. And I can take this guy, this gal, it's a girl, and I can take her and log out. And like with most, I could join a public game. There's one, a Shroud Depot, where you can go and pick up all kinds of resources. Because some people like just the building mechanisms of the game, and so that's what they do. Okay, good for them. Here. And when I say not solo friendly, initially when I logged out like this, it would completely reset the world. see, is this... Just so I can make better furniture. Yeah, I got 8 conifer lots. I don't know why they make it random. Who's hitting me? There's a marble quarry. Do they have marble? Red marble fragments. Granite. Looking for some coal. I'll take some more red marble. And for that. Big spider. And the loot tends to make sense in this game. So this spider is dropping stuff that you would find on a spider, not gold pieces. String or silk. Not necessarily the only big spider in here. We shall see. Yeah, another big spider. Looks like iron there. spiders. And another one. This is where I came in. Kingmaker at the coloring station. There's a new $26. That's 5.2. 7, 8.2. Will be 32.2. I'm already doing 29.7. Magic fire, magic fire. Yeah, so this became my new favorite weapon. But let's go upgrade it. We'll make it daylight so that the don't see the cat. Where's Oswald? Probably still in bed. Yep. $34.8. Much better. I am waiting for the signal from the wife. Let me turn these up to see if get all kinds of junk mail. We shall see. And again with the putting of stuff away. Putting away, again with the putting away of stuff. I've gotten some more wool. I am the hunter. What happens if I make that? Where did I put them down here? Yeah, let's put these. So way up top there. I have a room for my coloring station. What does this one want?
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, hello, dear.
Seemed like a cold splash of water. Come to think of it, especially the nights from the Albany summits, all that altitude. Well, at that altitude, you'd be close to the stars too. My heart demands. Tranquil turquoise.
I am not just a barber, I am a style architect.
A style architect. Is it up here? No, it's one more floor up. I'm doing this, and it's just about time for the signal from the wife. You guys were in my way. Tired. So let's find out. another one. Looky, looky, looky. Yeah, so I can fly over there. All wolves. Oh, a lot of them. What's this running away? Run away very fast. It's a bats. Here you go. They were killing a yak in here. Looks like the yak might have gotten away. I'm just hoping for some yak loot. Oh well. You know, yak. pad break. That's why they can kill me so easy, because I can kill him right back just as easy. He looks like a bad Mama Jamba. Use the beam nose screw. You can tell by his nose. So they come off when they wake you up. Like there are no people out in the world. These guys are absolutely people. They're not orcs. They're just scavenger tribes. There's one tower and then there's the other. And of course, that thing. like the spires. The spire. Before I go up that way, I'm going to drop a flame altar out here so that I can come back. One of these guys. Yeah, the signal came in from the wife, but my phone's not sending me the signal. The rings. I set a ringtone for her and just does not want to send it. This is a pretty extensive puzzle. And she just came in the door. Let's see. This is about as long as I went yesterday. So I'm doing pretty good for having just had heart surgery. Hey. So I am going to call this a stream. I will probably be back on Monday afternoon. If not Sunday, then I'll be on Monday afternoon. Playing either this game or the one I saw Totally Average Gamer playing today. I really want to get Sela up to level 45 before I move on. Because I haven't been through this zone in a while. So I think I'll do that. So let me go over here. I hope to see some more folks on Monday afternoon is when I'll be on again. And hope to see some folks then. Until then, everybody, please fly safe. What was